Remember that mitosis helps make my cells. So it is involved with asexual reproduction. And in multicellular organisms, it helps with growth, repair, or replacement of cells. In unicellular organisms, they can use it to actually reproduce themselves. In mitosis, there is no chromosome change. The chromosome number stays the same. It has one cell division, produces two cells, and those cells are clones of the cell that they started with. So there's no change in the genetic diversity. And the whole idea here is remember that we take one cell and we make two cells that are exactly the same because we don't want things to change. So for us, mitosis is used for our body cells. So that's everything but egg or sperm. And so if say a you need another skin cell, you start with one cell that has 46 chromosomes, and then mitosis will help create two cells that both have 46 chromosomes. And again, they are exact copies, they're clones of that starting cell. So the way this works, first step, we're going to have the chromosomes form, then they're going to line up, then they're going to separate out. So now I have the right number of chromosomes going to either side of the cell. And then a new nucleus will form. The cell will divide in cytokinesis. And now I have two new identical cells. Meiosis, on the other hand, makes me because we are the products of sexual reproduction. So meiosis makes sex cells. And these are cells that have to have half the number of chromosomes so they can come together to make the baby. This requires two cell divisions, so it produces four cells, and these are gametes. So remember, these are the egg cells or the sperm cells that are involved in sexual reproduction. So meiosis makes gametes, and gametes come together to make me. Now, meiosis also helps to increase genetic diversity, which is really important. So it does this through crossing over, where chromosomes actually swap DNA, so it kind of mixes up the genes. And then independent assortment, which essentially mixes up the chromosomes that the parent provides to the child. And so in this way, meiosis and therefore sexual reproduction help to increase genetic diversity. So in meiosis, we start diploid. So again, we start with 46, and then we cut the number in half, and then end up with four haploid gametes. And then finally, meiosis makes the gametes, so the egg and the sperm cell, and then fertilization, they come together and they create that diploid zygote. And then mitosis and cellular differentiation take over and turn that zygote into the multicellular organism that is the baby.